Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about your person's feelings. So what are their feelings for you? If you're new to my channel, my name is Cheyenne and I am a witch and intuitive tarot reader. And I have 3 different decks here to choose from today. So I'm going to cleanse the space as we're talking about that. So deck number 1 over here is the Modern Witch Tarot with a clear quartz crystal. Deck number 2 is going to be just a regular Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck with a aura quartz, a green aura quartz. And deck number 3 is the Pagan Otherworlds Tarot with a piece of blue aura quartz. So whatever you feel that is tugging you forward, whatever is calling to you, could be the crystal, could be the deck, the colors, whatever it is, that is usually the best pile to go for. There's one that your eyes have probably already kept going back to, and that's usually the best one to go with. So I will have the timestamps listed down below for deck number 1, deck number 2, and deck number 3. If you find that your deck is not resonating with you, you can feel free to pick another deck or watch the whole video and pick up on what resonates and leave the rest behind. I always say don't try to force a message if you feel like it's not vibing with you. That's perfectly fine. I will have linked down below my socials, my YouTube channel, my other YouTube channel, and my Etsy shop if you're interested in booking a more in-depth reading with me. But with all of that being said, we are going to get on to deck number 1 here. Hello, group number 1. If you chose this deck, this reading is for you. This is the Modern Witch Tarot, and you chose this beautiful piece of clear quartz crystal. So I'm going to set that up there. So before we get into your tarot cards, I have pulled some oracle cards over here to start off this reading. So we're going to look at what are their feelings for you? What is your person's feelings? So we have growth. We have create stillness. We have trust. And we have the 3 of Cups. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm getting such like a warm and fuzzy feeling inside for this person's feelings for you. Like these are really, really wonderful feelings. So with the growth card here, I feel like your person feels that the relationship between the 2 of you would be a step up, an elevation, a move in the right direction, right? It's growing, it's expanding, it's becoming more. Sometimes, you know, if we see a person that might not be good for us, we kind of realize that a relationship with them would be hindering. It would cause us to, you know, wither instead of grow. But your person feels that the relationship between the 2 of you would help them to grow, to expand, to become more so what they desire. You know, I love seeing the growth card or like any kind of card that talks about becoming better, moving towards your goals, anything like that, because that's such a good sign to me that this relationship will help instead of hinder, right? It will, the both of you will be able to grow together, and this person definitely sees that. I love this green color. It's very earthy, it's grounded, it's you know, thinking through things in a way that benefits everybody in the situation. So this person definitely thinks that the 2 of you can grow together. And then we have create stillness here, which to me is all about feeling safe, right? We also have the trust card here. So it's feeling safe. It's feeling like, I don't know, there's not this sense of urgency necessarily to be together. It's something that they want the foundations of and the roots to be really stable before they take it to the next level. Like they feel calm with you. They feel like they can relax around you. Like it's almost like you're their sanctuary. Like they go to you, and all these other like thoughts and overthinking, they go away. And then we have trust, obviously. So this person trusts you wholeheartedly. They realize that you are a trustworthy person, you're honest, you're loyal, all of these things. And so they fully trust in you. Now, for right now, I feel like this is a friendship. You know, you're gaining each other's trust. Like it's kind of slow moving. I get that kind of a vibe that it's slow moving. Things aren't happening at a fast pace, but that's okay, because you're building trust, you're building that foundation, you're creating these roots that will be able to grow and flourish, right? Right now it's just about creating that safe space. Like your person very much views you as a safe space. They trust you. They can come to you with problems, things like that. And then I love that we have the Three of Cups. So this again kind of makes me think that the two of you are friends. Like you go out together, you have fun. And that's an aspect of your relationship for sure. This person has fun with you. They think you're a fun person, kind of carefree. They can let loose with you in maybe a way that they haven't been able to in the past. And that's where that trust and that stillness comes in. Even if you're in like a, you know, like in this card, they're kind of celebrating and they're out in a pub or something like that, at a bar, whatever. When you're out in a public kind of high energy kind of a place surrounded by lots of people, this person still views you as the one that can calm them and bring them back down when they're kind of feeling a little overwhelmed. So really beautiful. Again, if this is a friendship, it's a really beautiful friendship. It does, I think, have the potential to be something more, of course, with all of this beautiful like trust and, you know, sacred space kind of a vibe. Like it's very much like you are the person that they go to escape and to feel better. But it's not, they're very grateful for you. I don't feel that they know that they can go to you for this and like take advantage of it. It feels very much like they know what they have and they don't want to lose it. And they're very grateful for it. Like they understand fully what you do for them and how you are that person for them, and they don't take it for granted, for sure. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards now just to get some more insight into your person's feelings. Okay, so I pulled 3 cards here, so we're going to get a look at what they say. So we have the Ten of Swords. We have the Four of Swords. And we have the Eight of Wands. Okay, so this is really interesting to me. This is a lot of swords. So we have 2 swords cards here. So while your person feels like you are this safe space for them, I get almost the energy of like this has been friend zoned, or there's overthinking when your person's away from you. So when your person is away from you, they are rethinking every interaction, going through conversations and replaying it in their head over and over again, because I feel like they think they are reading things incorrectly between the two of you. So I don't know if there's been boundaries kind of made in the past where you've said you don't want to be more than friends or something like that. But there are, and it could have been even not verbally, like maybe just actions or things that have happened in the past have caused your person to kind of take a step back and feel defeated. They feel very defeated, you know, in regards to the relationship. So I don't know if you've hurt them in the past or anything like that. You know, then when we have the Four of Swords right here, this person is taking a step back. They're resting. And it's so interesting because, you know, this person looks really stressed out again. Like, I just get the vibe that late at night they lay in bed and they rethink things over and over again. And so this person is not actively pursuing you or trying to gain you back or win you back in any way, because they feel like, you know, a line has been drawn, and I'm not sure what that was. It could have been something verbal again, or just something that happened that could have been interpreted wrong. But, you know, this person is at this point resting. They don't know quite what to do, so they're just kind of waiting. But also, you know, this is a card of peace as well and rest. So again, they do view you as somebody that they can rest with. Like, the energy is so interesting because when they are away from you, it's chaotic. There's a lot of overthinking and stressing. When they're in your presence, they kind of forget all of that. They forget what's going on. And it's so interesting that this person, you know, they're on their phone. So it's almost like, you know, all this stress, all of this stuff, like when you text them, when you reach out to them, it's almost like they forget all of this, you know, all of these swords sticking out of them. They forget their stresses. They forget what's going on around them. And it's interesting here that we have the Eight of Wands. So this is like fast movement. So I feel like your person, to me, all I'm hearing right now is all in. They want to go all in. They want to, like, almost be a knight in shining armor, like go all for it. But there's something holding them back again. There's like some kind of interaction that happened that is causing them to rethink and overthink and not letting them just go for it in the way that they want to. So, you know, this is a sign to you to maybe give them something to go off of. Give them something that lets them know that you're interested, if you are, obviously, because they want to go all in, but, you know, right now they're in this pause. They're not wanting to take that leap because there's been something that has, you know, caused them to rethink. And I think it's so beautiful here that on these wands we have like this growth, right? You know, this connection has the possibility and the opportunity to be something really beautiful that grows new life, right? So that is what I see for you, group number 1. If this reading resonated with you, I would love to hear feedback down below in the comments. Again, if you would like a personal reading from me, I do offer them down in the description box in my Etsy. I hope you're having a magical week, and thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. I am going to get on to group number 2 now. Hello, group number 2. If you chose this deck, this reading is for you. This is just an RWS Tarot deck, and you chose this beautiful piece of green aura quartz. I love the shift. It's so pretty. So before we get into this deck, I have pulled some other cards for you. So we're going to get into those first, just to see what this person's feelings are. So we have Illumination. Wow, beautiful. Hold Your Ground. Message, and the King of Swords. Okay, so right off the bat, this person is stubborn, man. Like, they are stubborn. They do not give up. You cannot scare them away. So I love that we have this beautiful Illumination card. It makes me think of the Sun card in the tarot, which is all about happiness, you know, exposure, being your true and authentic self. And I almost view you, like if I'm viewing you through the eyes of your person, it's like you are the sun. You are beautiful to them. You are radiant and you just shine, and like you bring so much light. You bring so much light and happiness into their life. I feel like, though, there has been like a rocky relationship here. Like something is telling me that there have been fights, there have been, opportunities that were squandered because of one or the both of you getting in the way. There is something here that has not allowed the two of you to come together in the way that maybe you were hoping. And I love that hold your ground is here. This person is not giving up. They're not taking no for an answer. They also, like, they don't want to leave you alone. They might seem like they want to leave you alone, but they're still there. Like, they're just waiting around. They're standing their ground. They will be there no matter what. Like, if you were to reach out to this person right now, I can guarantee you that, like, they would be, like, down for whatever. Like, they want to be in your life. They are not easily scared away. And that's also reflected here in the King of Swords card, because the King of Swords he's disciplined, right? This is somebody that will, I'm trying to explain, I'm not sure how to explain this. Like, somebody who is willing to wait, is willing to go through a long period of time where you guys aren't together. They're not impatient. They're willing to be patient. They're disciplined. They can hold off, okay? They can play this game for as long as you can. They know their truth. They understand what they want, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to get there. And then here we have the message card. So this makes me think that there's going to be an upcoming text, letter, conversation that really lets you know this person's feelings. So I feel like they're going to reach out to you. I feel like this could be a declaration of feelings, like a declaration of love. There's going to be some kind of like a big moment where this person lets you know exactly how they feel. And it's so interesting because I almost get this like hard exterior. Like this person might seem like this like grumpy person on the outside, but they have a soft spot for you. They really do. Like, I get the grumpy sunshine kind of a thing, if you've heard of that. Like, the grumpy guy, the happy girl, vice versa. Could be, whichever way, or, girl, boy, whatever it is. It's just one of you is the grumpy one, which is your person. You are the more like happy, beautiful, radiant kind of a person. And it's just funny because they have a soft spot for you in a way that they wouldn't normally for other people. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards for you here just to get more of an idea of their feelings for you. Okay, so I have 3 cards here that have come up, so let's see what they say. We have the Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh. We have the Two of Pentacles. And we have the Magician. Okay, so yeah, this is kind of just, confirming what I've already said. But the Queen of Wands is you. That is how your person views you. The Queen of Wands. I love that this card depicts sunflowers, because again, the sun, happiness, radiance, positivity. But you're somebody who's confident, or at least they view you as confident. They view you as beautiful, sensual, sexy. Like, that is the Queen of Wands. You are just so sure of yourself, again, or at least that's how they see you. They are so like attracted to you. Like, they just view you again as the sun. Like, you are the main life-giving source, like, in their life. And the two of Pentacles here is like juggling. It's prioritizing. So I feel like this person has gone back and forth as to what to do in your situation. Like, I feel like they're not quite sure. They've thought a lot about, do they send you a message? Do they let you know how they feel? they're more, again, somebody who just wants to be a constant in your life and just keeps showing up, and then hoping eventually you just realize, oh, they've always been there, type of a thing. But with the Magician, I feel like this person is realizing like they have all the power, right? They have the opportunity to create this life with you if they just take the steps, right? If they just reach out, if they just communicate. The Magician is also a card of communication. So I do think there's going to be communication that has lacked in the past. Like, I feel like, again, this person's stubborn. They might not want to be the one to reach out to you, things like that, but they are understanding the importance of communication because their previous kind of methods of trying to get you to notice them are not necessarily working. So this person has very strong, very deep feelings for you, and they're very much like locked into that. Like I said, stubborn, they know what they want, they are committed, they are devoted to that, and they will do whatever it takes to have you be a permanent fixture in their life, because they can't live without this life-giving energy that you exude and that you bring into their life. So that is what I see for you, group number 2. If this reading resonated, I would love to hear feedback down below in the comments. If you would like a personal reading from me, I do offer them down the description box in my Etsy shop. I hope you're having a magical week, and I want to thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. So we are going to get on to group number 3 now. Hello, group number 3. If you chose this deck, this reading is for you. This is the Pagan Otherworlds Tarot, and this beautiful piece of blue aura quartz. It has like this orange kind of tint to it. It's really pretty. So before we get into these tarot cards, I've pulled some oracle cards for you to get an idea of how your person feels for you. Oh, so we have hunger. Oh my goodness. Answer the call. Veiled. And 8 of Swords. Okay, so there's a lot of like unknown energy here, like a lot of mystery almost. Like, so this makes me think that, you know, the relationship between the two of you is maybe not so obvious, or like you haven't talked a whole lot, or maybe, you know, this is like a secret crush type of thing. But with hunger here, like this bright yellow compared to all of this kind of purpley kind of colors over here is so telling. Hunger, it's like they crave you, literally. Like there's something about you that they need to know. They need to, like, you know, consume everything about you. They need to know everything about you. All of this information, they crave you, okay? They can't resist this urge. Like it's almost like this primal type of a thing. And then we have, you know, Answer the Call and Veiled are very similar here, because it's like the unknown. Like there's something intriguing about you. There's mystery about you. They, you know, they want to venture into the unknown. They view you as somebody who kind of hides yourself away. Like I don't see you as somebody who is super expressive around others. Like you keep to yourself, you know, you're more quiet. You don't allow people to see more about you, right? And I think that your person, that is an intrigue for them. There's something about the way that you are hiding yourself away and are mysterious and don't let a lot of people in that intrigues them. Like that, it almost makes them want you more than they would. Like they kind of, you know, it's this hard to get kind of a thing. You know, with Veiled, it's so interesting. We have Veiled, and then we have the 8 of Swords, and this person is covering their eyes. They're blindfolded, right? Like there's this almost like damsel in distress kind of a thing about you. Not that you're in distress, but there's just like this, I'm trying to explain what I'm seeing right now. So like, it's like a princess in the tower. They don't know anything about you, but you know, you're intriguing all the same. Like, they want to go save you. They want to go know everything about you, just because there's, you know, there's a wall there. There's something hiding your inner feelings, which is really, again, attractive to them. You know, I want to pull some more cards here in a minute to kind of see if this is something that would fade away. Like, is this just something that, you know, doesn't have long-term kind of feelings attached to it, or is this something that could last longer? Because right now I just see this like overwhelming need to get to know you, overwhelming need to, you know, break down barriers and see what many have not seen. You know, Eight of Swords, this is like a feeling of being trapped, right? Like, they view you in a way that, like, I don't know, you're just so tightly wound. Like, you're just so, you give nothing. Like, I don't know, it's very, at least that's how they view you. They don't know anything about you really, other than what, you know, what they see. And you don't show a lot. So it's just, it's very, it's very much like they're just so attracted to you. They want to know more about you, but it has a lot to do with you being so closed off and being so mysterious. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards to see, like, you know, this, I kind of want to know their intentions. Like, is this just kind of a game to them? Like, what is their ultimate goal here? All right, so we have 3 cards here. Let's see what they have to say. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Six of Pentacles. And we have the Page of Cups. Okay, so as much as, like, you don't give them anything, okay? You don't give them anything. Like, they have no idea what you feel about them. There's an imbalance here, okay? There's very much an imbalance in the fact that obviously you have some kind of feelings for them if you're thinking about them. And they definitely have feelings for you. And there's there's such a barrier between the two of you. There's such this wall. You know, the Three of Pentacles is about working together. And I feel like the two of you would both have to make an effort. Like, you're very much playing hard to get. You're very much like aloof. You're not giving this person anything to work off of. The Six of Pentacles is very much like an energy exchange, okay? So there's gonna have to be some give and take here for this to work as a relationship. I do see this person and this relationship working out if you give to them, okay? They want to get to know you. They have this hunger for you. They want to uncover, but you're going to have to give them something. That doesn't necessarily mean you have to give them everything right away, but you have to offer them something. You know, with the Page of Cups, this is very much like, you know, the Page of Cups is such a beautiful card to me. It's like, I almost see the Page of Cups as like this person offering life-giving, life-giving elixir in their cup. Like, I like to think of it that way, as them offering this to you in such a pure and innocent way. And so I feel like there's going to be a moment of vulnerability with this person that is, a make it or break it moment, right? Like, they're going to kind of bear themselves to you in this very innocent way, in this very, like, I want to get to know you way. And you have to give them something back in order for this to work. As much as you're guarded, you have walls up, you are, like, I feel like you hide yourself away to protect yourself. As much as you do that, you're going to have to give something in return to be able to get or gain anything out of this relationship. But this person very much like has innocent intentions. Like they're intrigued by you. They want to get to know you. And it's almost with the Page of Cups, it's this young, innocent energy. They want to give you a part of themselves and they want to receive that in return. So that is what I see for you, group number 3. If this reading resonated, I would love to hear feedback down below. If you would like a personal reading from me, I do offer them down in the description box in my Etsy shop. I hope you're having a magical week wherever you are. And I want to thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. And I'm going to get on to the outro now. All right, guys. So that was how your person feels for you. What are their feelings for you? I hope you enjoyed this reading. Let me know if you have any ideas as to what you would like to see, what kind of readings, what energy you want me to tap into, and I can definitely do that. Feel free to subscribe if you enjoyed. I'm really enjoying this new channel and creating videos for you guys. So yeah, and thank you so much for all the people that have subscribed and that have viewed the videos that I've posted so far. Thank you so much. So yeah. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!